What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com, and we have the legend 1987 Honda Super Magna quad pipes. Check it out. Quad pipes, solid rear wheel. Man, this bike's a legend. If you guys don't know about this bike, look it up. This bike was a legend. A little rough, but you know what? It's got potential. And it's cheap. I've never ridden one of these, but I've always dreamt of getting one, especially when I was a kid and I had a regular Magna. But I hear this thing's a beast. Let's do it. Actually, this is an 87, so it's only gonna be a 700 Magna. My mistake. Man, this thing runs so good. When I was a kid, my first bike was a 1984 or 86 Magna. And it's not a Magnum. Don't say Magnum. It's a Magna. That's a new word. And when you have the regular version of something, you always dream and wish you had the super version of it. It's like people that have like a regular Volvo, like S60 or V70. What they really want is the V70R, because they're like, that's the fast version of the crappy vehicle that I got. And this was the fast version of the Magna. It had quad exhaust. It was pretty sick. It was a pretty big deal at the time. Other than that, I don't even know what was so special about it. But everybody wanted it, and that rear, it also had like that solid rear wheel. Everybody wanted it. All the guys wanted to be like it, and girls thought they could change it. Super Magna was like life back then. Now it's just some old looking bike sitting in some guy's shop, but it's still a relevant piece of awesome. This thing runs really well too. Brakes feel tight. Not sure how many gears it has, but we will find out. And we'll jump on the highway with it. It's got a lot of power. I mean, if you were looking for like a first bike, this would be such a cool first bike. Or if you're looking for like an awesome project on a rare bike that you've been looking for a while, this could be that bike. Nothing, it's just little cosmetic things, like these handlebars, they're not stock. Just some scratches on the bike, you know what I mean? Little stuff that make it not perfect, but it doesn't mean it's not awesome. Let's jump on the highway. The brakes feel really tight. Like, I'm very impressed. A lot of times, you know, you hop on an older bike and you're like, you squeeze the brakes and it's like, wah, wah. Hate my life. I mean, I only had it on choke for like 30 seconds. It idles perfectly. It also has pegs, and they're fairly close to you. It's not bad, but you could definitely, you know, get low on a corner. Equipment depot, keep it safe. It's so nice outside, guys. I hope everyone's out there riding. Quit your job, skip work, jump on your bike, go for a spin. That's what I did. It worked out pretty good for me. Hopefully. I kind of want to just hop in that little shoulder right there and just kind of bypass everybody and jump on the highway. That's why people love motorcyclists, because we're always doing stuff like that. Stance life. One time, me and my buddy were on the Dragon Tail. And it was backed up for hours. Like, nobody was moving anywhere. It was insane. Yeah! This bike is so cool. When you drive this bike, you're driving history. You're driving like a legend. Yo, that's a Super Magna. And then in '88, they made a 750 Super Magna. And then they had a V45 Magna, and then they had a V65 Magna. The V65 Magna was like 1100 cc's, and that was pushing over like 103 horsepower or something like that. It was pretty insane. For the 80s, that was pretty nuts. And we all know nothing good came out of the 80s. I mean, you could, first of all, who needs a windshield? Windshields are the worst. You could rock this bike, you could drive to Boston, get yourself a donut. You could go to California, get yourself a liberal arts degree. You could drive this thing anywhere. Wow. I think the back tire is slightly low on air tire pressure. Love this bike. Well, I'm just showing you guys how good this bike runs. I mean, the engine sounds solid. It's shifting well. This would be a killer, like, first bike or second bike, or, you know, there's tons of good reasons why you could buy this bike. There's tons of good reasons why I should just keep this bike for myself, because it's a Super Magna. All right, let's bank to the, okay, we're in top gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Let me try it again. I'll count up this time. It could only have 4 speeds. That could be the thing. It was not lacking in gears when I was on the highway. Everyone thinks that, like, more speeds is better. If that was true, all the bikes would have like 12 speeds. It'd be like a tractor trailer. It's not true. It just, you need, you know, there's scientists and there's mathematicians, and they're figuring out how many gears you actually need to have the right gear ratio and the power of the bike and stuff like that. If you had a super powerful bike, like a Boss Haas with a 350 in it, I think they're like 1 speeds. They might be a 2 speed, but no one's complaining. No one's like, oh, I need more gear. All right, I'm in 2nd gear, 3rd gear. I think it's just a 4-speed. Nice car, bro. Mazda 3. Wow. This guy's trying to race me, I guess. Are you trying to race me or that Mazda 3? Dang, rolling coal over was a diesel bike, I'd roll up next to his window and just blast some cold right in his face. Nah, I respect the 12 valve. I'm more of a power stroke guy myself. This is like the perfect riding weather. Like, you just don't notice. You're wearing a jacket, I'm wearing gloves. I just don't even notice the weather. It's just me and the bike. And the gloves. Oh man, I'm not gonna make this light. All right guys, we'll catch you later. Give us a thumbs up, like us, be our friends, subscribe. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. Unless you're riding a Super Magna, and then you're going there fast in style. All right, man. See you guys later.